Hey guys, welcome back to the market breakdown video on Monday. Today this week is going to be a very special week. It's interesting. At the end of the day, it's interesting what happened throughout the weekend, and as well what we can expect basically throughout the week because we do have geopolitics. We have war going on with Iran, Israel, and USA in Middle East, and obviously we do have NFP on Friday, so definitely it's going to be interesting week. So I think that it's best that we can, we just dive into the markets. So we have GBP JPY here, as you can see. I'm gonna explain this trade that I wanted to trade today in the new session, but obviously didn't happen, as you can see. Um, but anyway, we're gonna go to that in a bit. I want to start with gold. This was all as well a trade that I wanted to short it down, but price did not return back into my region. So as you can see, it's currently invalidated, and I wouldn't try go back in. Okay, so let's start first. So first thing first, I think gold is going to hit all-time high this week. It's very possible given the fact what is going on. It happened. A lot of stuff happened throughout the weekend. We saw gaps on the markets. Gold obviously opened up bullish, and I think we're gonna continue so. So you want to pay attention to what Trump said. So Trump said that this can, last up 4 weeks. So 4 weeks of buying gold. Now you want to be careful with that anyway. You want to use risk management to the T. Don't gamble. Don't just because I said it's going to be bullish. You always have to do your own due diligence and see the technicals and price action. But so far, let's start with the weekly time frame. Let's start with the monthly. Basically, we are new month. So monthly obviously ended up being bullish last month. Closed extremely bullish. We had a bit of retracement to the downside, which was obvious. Now we are opening bullish, and I do think that we're gonna surpass the all-time high this month. It's very much possible given the fact of what is going on. Now, the weekly basis. So weekly open bullish, like I said, previous week as well, ended up being bullish. Currently, we do have rejections because we had on lower time frame on H4 or H1, we're gonna see we have some stuff that price reached, rejected, fall down, obviously retracement, and then I think it's going to go back up. Now, daily, I don't need to lose my time on the daily time frame, definitely not. But we can see that we have a fair value gap, right? We have a fair value gap right there on the daily time frame, and it's very, very possible that it's going to be covered, okay? Because look, we have impulsive movement, we have retracement, we have continuation, we broke the structure, we created in the displacement, we are going to reach all-time highs, but I do think that we can still retrace a bit to the downside before going higher. So we're gonna establish this on lower time frame. Now, as you can see, this line here is basically daily fair value gap, right? So I'm gonna mark that up. I'm gonna say daily fair value gap. And as you can see, it's on the H4 structure, right? We have a breaker block here, the high of this actual range. We have a massive impulsive movement to the upside. We are starting to retrace today in the New York session. It's very much possible that it can happen tomorrow as well because look, the price is at the 5,400 key level. As you can see, we are rejecting here to the D, right? It's technical. Now, if you look on the left side, even if I go to the H1, you're gonna see that more clear. See the high of the quote unquote resistance, and we have supply area here. We have order block, as you can see. So you can simply just drag and drop, across this. Let me go back to the H4. It's going to be easier. That's price action. Drag and drop, and as you can see, we retrace it back into. So my key level is definitely going to be 5,400. Let me round this up to the D. Coordinates 0, 0. Okay, like that. So this is going to be my key level to observe and react for. Okay. Now, definitely I do look for retracement. Whether this can happen tomorrow, possible. We just have to see. I'm gonna delete that one. We just have to see what will happen at this very high. Okay, so I'm gonna mark that up. I'm going to go back to the H1. So currently we are in the middle of everything, no man's land. Now on H1 we have small structure which is not ideal. We have breaker block here. We broke that level, break of structure. We create displacement. We have rejection, first rejection. Okay, doesn't mean that it can go lower from this point. It's possible, but we're gonna see. Still, if I go to the 15 and do it like this, if I go to the 15 now, 15 created 15. So we have a market shift, change of current trend. Okay, market shift. We have break of structure below that created this high. Okay, got broken. So break of structure. You see, we have this last support here that we had massive rejections, but price still, went to the bottom. Currently we are retracing. Now, roadmap will be, because this week is quite big, rejection. We created a small structure. We have order block here. We have displacement inside of this as well. If let me zoom in for a bit, even more. It's definitely possible that price can, where is it now? That price can come here, reject this, go higher, reject order block there, and then push lower. So this is going to be in my agenda tomorrow. Okay. It's definitely depends how price action is going to look like. But definitely this is going to be my agenda tomorrow, because I would really want to see that price kind of reach the daily fair value gap down there. So this will be my final short target. We did and we did not break this structure. It's bullshit rejection, but yeah. So I want to see price going higher, see what it's going to do here. It can happen in Asian as well. And if this region gets respected, then obviously I'm gonna short it down. If not, we're still bullish, right? We're gonna go look for longs. So we have to see H4, we have to see daily time frame, and definitely we have to see what is going to happen here at this region. So this is my projection, but overall we are obviously bullish because of the things that is happening with in the Middle East. We're definitely bullish, guys. So first is strength and then everything else. Okay, so let's observe and react for whatever is going to happen here, and then of course at the daily fair value gap if the price reaches this region. If not, then obviously break and test and continuation to the all-time high. So 3 scenarios. Pay attention, guys. Okay, so let's go to the GJ. So current trade today, which I'm not in. I think it's still valid. So we definitely, you see, last week I updated this. If I go, let me go to the higher time frame. Okay, so last week projection was that we're gonna push higher to this region. We did. We came to this region. We rejected, sold it down. We filled the fair value gap to the T today on the open market. Filled the gap. Filled the fair value gap, but it gapped down. It came back in to retest and continued higher. Okay, we broke the structure. We created displacement. We still have it. Even on the H1, we still have it, as you can see. So I do think that it's very much possible that price is going to return here and reject this level and then go from there. So my target will definitely be the highs. Okay, the 212 will be my target. If we can surpass this, then obviously we are going higher. Given the fact that if we go on the daily bullish, obviously, like overall on GJ, we are bullish, as you can see, right? Monthly open bullish. Okay, weekly obviously bullish, daily obviously bullish. Okay, so everything points to the bullishness. Nicely respect to this region. Okay, so my agenda for GJ is going to be to wait and hope. I mean hope. You cannot trade on hope. Not in forex anyway. So agenda would be that we want to wait for price to return to 210 level, cover fair value gap, reject on order block, and then go from there. Not gonna say I'm going to have any buy limits because most likely it can happen overnight, but it's definitely interesting trade idea. Okay, because look, we did had this retracement down, but we already tested the high of this structure, so this is now, you know, we can reject of this 15-minute order block as well and go higher. Everything possible, but higher time frame is higher time frame, right? So I'm still going to wait for price to return to this region again, respect it, and then go from there. I'm gonna target the highs. If not, then we're gonna reevaluate. Okay, whatever happens, just be patient and trade safe because it's interesting times at this moment. So GBP USD monthly bearish closure of February. Opening was also bearish but rejected, as you can see. We are pushing higher, obvious retracement, but we do have fair value gap on the monthly basis. So this is very much possible that it can get filled. Text monthly fair value gap. Okay, if surpassed, it can go even lower. Why not? But like structure wise, we are bullish, as you can see. Up, down, up, down, up, down. We're bullish structure wise, but currently bearish. Okay, weekly. Yeah, we did not break this level. We rejected. This is a very big difference of breaking something or rejecting something. Okay, if we would break the level, then the price, the candle should close below, not reject it. Okay, but we are still far. It's Monday, and this is weekly time frame. Daily, yeah, interesting because like it opened with the gap to the downside. H4. Let's start with H4. Let's see if we have anything here. Liquidity to the downside. Okay. Okay, we broke the structure definitely. Okay, as you can see, this was the opening time here. Opened here, pushed higher, covered, and collapsed. So we broke the structure on H4 there, like that. H1. Currently, it's at the point that you cannot say whether it's going to be bullish or it's going to be bearish. And you can see that from price action, from weekly. It's indecisive as of this moment. Monthly as well, it's indecisive. Daily as well, it's indecisive. So in this case, when you see the indecisiveness in the market, you don't want to predict, yeah, it's going to go higher or lower, whatever. You wait and see. Okay, you want to be patient for more price action development. So what I'm going to do is, so we are on the 15 minutes. What I'm going to do is, currently, like I said, indecisive, I cannot say nothing. I don't want to give you the false information that this can go higher. It can, or this can go lower, because it's 50-50 and anything can happen. So in this case, I'm not going to go forward with this. I'm going to stop here and say, let's see more price action throughout the week. Maybe we check what else we have. Let's see. So we have USD ICM. Okay, it happened today. Tomorrow JPY speaks 4 a.m. Obviously, middle of the night. This is where GJ can come in handy. Then we have GBP tomorrow. USD on Wednesday. Nothing special. Well, it's Friday, non-farm employment, NFP on Friday. Yeah, interesting week ahead. So in this case, not gonna waste my time on GBP USD. GJ, we're gonna wait for price action to come to this level. I'm gonna delete those alarms so you're not going to get false hope that I'm going to trade this with limit orders because I sleep at that time. I don't want to wake up with minus 1%. I'd rather go in London on retracement or re-entry. And gold, we're gonna see whatever is going to happen at this point here. So guys, thank you for watching. See you next week. If anything, let me know in DMs, and see you soon. Bye bye.